Hey, welcome back. Well, so we were talking about how to keep quiet, how to learn silence, how to be in freedom, how to enjoy. So in that regard, in the previous episode, we were talking about I have to do versus I want to do it. So here now I'm going to talk about how do you get to a state where you feel that I really want to do this work. So whenever you want to do something, you require some fundamental things. What are that? So now definitely when we want to do important things, best things in the world, we certainly want a healthy body, a healthy physical body, and at the same time we require a healthy mind, focused mind, clear mind, and our emotion too. So and we also need to have very good social health in order to in terms of how to behave with everyone, in terms of understanding the people around us, in terms of getting along with everybody in the society and everyone around us. So here, when we talk about the physical health, see, if you have got so much heavy body pains and your body is so stiff, you are not feeling well, would you like to do some work? No, definitely no. You want to sleep. So to start your work with high amount of energy, you require fit, sound body. Now, how do you gain the fitness for the body? Of course, definitely all of you know it. Some people go to gym, many people, they do yoga or exercise. So basically some exercise to this physical body is essential. When there is sufficient exercise to this physical body, you feel very good. You don't feel like body is lazy or uncomfortable in the body. You feel the easiness in the body. When you have got very healthy body, now you really want to jump and do that work. You say that I want to do it. So that's first important thing. So how do you gain the healthy body? Of course, here plays very important role food. What kind of food are you taking? Whatever the food you take, that is becoming a part of our body. Whatever you're eating in the morning, by the end of the day, it's becoming a part of your body. If you eat healthy, good food, your body will be healthy. If you eat all kind of these junk foods and this packed all these foods, naturally you spoil your body. I think we all know what kind of food are we eating right now. What kind of food are we eating? Mostly. Even the home food that we are having, we really can't say that it is a good food. You know what? You know why? Because most of the food that we are getting, it is being applied with so much of pesticides, chemicals and all this. So all these pesticides and chemicals, they are entering into our body through all these vegetables and food grains that we are consuming. So how about if you look into the old people, they are very energetic and they are so strong, they could easily lift 100 kgs of weight just like that. At least I noticed in my childhood, people carrying 100 kgs of these bags in my village. But right now I don't think so. It is very difficult to carry the 100 kgs bag. Now it has come down to some 60 kgs, 75 kgs. Even in terms of lifespan, in terms of what kind of quality life we are living, this is all like we are seeing. Because nowadays, by the age of 30 years, you are getting diseased with all chronics like diabetes, BP, sugar, all these things are coming. Why is it happening? Because the first thing is the food what we are consuming is not good. So this is where, when we are getting educated means we must be able to eat good food, isn't it? But is it happening? Definitely no. We are saying that, I got MBA, I got MC, I got BTech, MTech, so much of certificates, universities, this government, that government, US, UK, all these things. But fundamentally, what are you eating? What are we eating? Simply garbage. Our education can't give us good food. It can't even teach us what kind of food we have to eat, what we are eating. What is happening? So everyone must take a look into it. If you are getting more and more educated, you must eat at least good food, right? I don't think so it is happening in the country. At least 99% of the people. There are 1% of the people, those who are doing nowadays this natural farming, organic, this and that, which is happening now. It is very expensive. It's a fundamental right to everyone to have good food, to consume very good food. So children, now it's your responsibility to make sure that you consume very good food. And what is the best way to consume good food, great food, best food? Unless you develop the passion to grow for your own food, unless you learn how to grow your own food, we really can't trust the food outside, because everybody, all of you know it, what kind of adulterated food. Everywhere there is a chemical. Everywhere there is a chemical. Even for color there is a chemical, even for growing there is a chemical, everything, whatever you say, even for ripening, everything, chemical, artificial chemicals. Naturality has gone. That is why, even the same amount of chemicals are coming and sitting into the body, and we are feeling very lethargic, very dull in our days. And if you look into this hormone system, everything, it has been spoiled. Earlier if you look into this, earlier if you look into girls, they used to get matured by 14, 15 years. But nowadays, it has come down, 11, 12. You know what could be the reason? Because normally in the milk or, even in the vegetables or the food that we are consuming, to grow more fast, to get more fast, these people, they started injecting hormones into the cows or like buffaloes or all these vegetables. They spray a lot of oxytocin, all these growth hormones. So the same hormones are coming and entering into our body. Even the chicken that you eat, what kind of chicken you're eating? If you actually look into it, you will just throw that out. You will spit on that chicken. What do? All these things, like they keep this chicken in the cage, and it never goes out. Always it is there. And since it is sitting in one place, it is bound to get diseases. So not to get diseases, what do? So they mix a lot of antibiotics in the food and they feed it to the chicken. So that antibiotics are directly going into the chicken's body, and that we are using. And other very dangerous thing what they are doing is, to get this chicken grow very fast, to put a lot of flesh, they inject so much of this growth hormone. So in turn, all these chemical antibiotics and all this growth hormone, it is coming to the market, and everybody is eating that chicken like anything. They are so much fascinated about it. Everybody goes there and eats. If you consume such kind of food, what kind of health you will get? Whatever you talk, it is the same case. Whether it is vegetables or whether it is food grains or chicken or any most of these things. So the only way that you can protect take care of your health is by growing your own food. Luckily nowadays something has come up that like growing your own food on your terrace. It is somewhat better. They grow their own leaves, certain kinds of foods on the terrace. That's a good habit what people are following nowadays. This is one thing where you can take care of your health. If your parents or if your grandparents, if they are holding, if they have some land, agriculture land, make sure they grow the food without chemicals and pesticides, and you get that. This is most important than money, your cars, your houses, your bungalows, your flats. Without the proper food, what great things you are going to do? How long you are going to live? So this must be the first fundamental education to all of us. So we have to start learning about consuming good food. So here today we have learnt about what kind of food we have to consume. The most important thing is we have to eat good food. Along with that, we also must know how to consume food. What kind of food to have at what time. We have got different seasons. Depending upon the seasons, we have got fruits, vegetables and everything. So we must learn to take very healthy food. By taking the healthy food, you keep your body fit. Along with that, by doing exercise like playing or going to gym or doing yogasana, all these things, you will keep your body fit. By keeping your body fit, now you will have more energy to do your work, task well, effectively. Thank you. See you in next episode.